There you go.
Alright.
He said, let me tell you something. He said,
Mad Hatter Productions.
You know.
That's my little brother. We're back at you. Down at Hillbilly's barn, down South Junction.
First time on the bus.
I'd like to give a shout out to some of the guys I've missed, which I'll be keeping up on. Tom Thompson, hope you're feeling better, brother. I don't know what's going on there. Didn't cry and didn't ask questions. But our love goes out to you guys, motor builders, derby drivers, all above. Quite a few of you out there I've actually learned from, believe it or not. This is a video to help the younger guys learn. I love what I do. I love building model cars. As you can see, I've never claimed to be top dog. I've had a lot of emails, a lot of PMs, Crazy J's, We Crash, and some other sites of how to do things, and this, that, and other. I thought it was time to start making videos. John Hurt, I got tired of watching your reruns. But love goes out, brother. Alright, back at you. Further ado, we're back at wedging the 76 Buick electric conversion I'm doing. What we're going to do now is the excess plastic that I have hanging over here of the trunk. What we're going to do now, we're going to want to bend that. It's just my opinion how to build it. We'll bend it over. First thing I did was find the end of the trunk quarter panel and draw the line on both sides. This is where I need to be and stay at all times while I go to bend it. That's why I'm just going to eyeball it. Hit it with a pencil. Pencil ain't going to hurt nothing. Primer and paint will show this up. No big deal. On top of it, I want to be able to keep this part right here. For some reason, I'm thinking I want to wrap that over to fill in the tail light. So what I'm going to do, your sharp blade, brand new blade. After we cut the relief cut, what I want to do is barely take your time. Don't ever rush your build. Nice smooth cut. I got it where I want it. I can bend it with my finger. Bend it with my fingernail. You know what I mean. You want to work on the plastic when you wedge something. You be able to bend it and form it. Well, I'll show you again right here. Watch this. Bam. Look at that. Whoa! Loving it. Bend it over your finger. No heat applied. Less heat. What you're looking for when you do the wedge. I've also learned over time that sometimes less is more. So don't get too overtraded. I like to overbuild my cars. That's Hillbilly style. No big deal. However you want to do it. Now look, I can fold this over. I'm liking that. Very simple. Now what I want to do is I want to heat it up. A lot of people use pencil torches, a lot of people use big lighters, it doesn't matter. This is what I use for preference. It's old grill lighter. Bam. Lowest setting as possible. You want the plastic to sweat. You don't want it to turn black. You don't want it to heat up. Other videos I'll show you how I roll my cars up with this heat lighter. And what we're going to do now is, in my opinion, what I like to do is like an old piece of steel. You see where it's burnt, the lighter's been on it, been heated up. What I like to do is lay it right on the back of the 2 quarter panels of the fenders. Then what I want to do after that is I want that heat. I'm going to draw me a line right underneath here just like that. Real dark line. You want to be able to see it. Now what I want to do is, with my grill lighter, I want to push that right back up there like that. I want to try to stay as close as I can. See how easy that bent? That's all the heat you need right there. Bam, look at that. Loving it. Hold on to it. Let it form. Now what I do is I push down on the roof, the trunk lid, try to turn it to the back of my hand. See how it's still flexing out? What we're going to do is, we're going to hold it down. We've got a little bit of heat into it now, where it's going to form itself. Now what I want to do is I want to heat this up without burning through it. I want the plastic to sweat. It's hard to see on this video how the plastic sweats. It's going to change color. It's going to tarnish to like an old eggshell color. What I want to do is I'm going to use a little bit of heat, press down on it, press down on it, press down on it, hold. Not to where I like it because I see the car still flopping. It's not at a straight 45, 90-degree angle. So what I'm going to do is add some more heat to it. Very, very lightly. Don't rush the heating process because it will form itself. Now it's starting to take shape. What we're looking for, if you overheat it, it's going to put a big warp in it. It's going to bend here and the whole 9 yards. Take your time. It's not a rushing process. What I'm going to do is put the metal ruler back up in there. I'm going to put some heat. Now I see the body line has changed already. I see that change from the light to here. Let you put the flat, run the crosshairs. Now see how the body line changed? Loving it. Now I know not to put the heat here no more. Look, we don't need the heat here more because we're looking for the trunk lid. Here's where we want it. Very lightly. Don't put the flame up on the plastic. There's no need for that. It's going to heat itself. You can feel it with the finger when it starts to give. Okay, I'm letting that run. See how it got real hot right there? You don't want that. But it's alright. It's alright. Happy mistakes sometimes. Happy mistakes. Okay, what I want to do now is, because I can't get it pushed all the way down where I need it to be, what I'm going to do is cut some of the excess off. Where the line's out already on the trunk lid where we have it, I'm going to cut it at a 45. So I want more plastic than less plastic. I can always cut the excess off. Now look. See how it's still hitting the bottom of the fenders? This is a piece I added here. Giving it a 6 degrees look. That's a piece of sterling plastic, flat plastic. I've already added it here. I put putty in it, sanded it down. And what I want to do, since it's touching them quarter panels still, what I'm going to do is take my pencil, eyeball it, without putting any pressure on the quarter panel, and cut some of that section out. See, I know where we need to be right here, That piece right here needs to come out. Push down on the plastic only. Push down on the plastic, sterling plastic only. The sheeting is the only thing we'll push on. You don't want to push it on the fenders because you have a different cut. It won't match up. Yeah, check this out. Simple. There's scissors, all you need. No roller zip. Bam! Look at that. Loving it. Look. Now look. A little bit heavy over here. Just got a little bit of a gap right there. Pretty close over here. No problem. You can put the frame on, do a dry fit, you can glue this piece right into that, and the bumper will cover us up. Now while we're already here, we're looking. Where's that trunk lid going to lay? My opinion, here we go. We're just folding it over. Very long trunk lid on electric. Okay, what we're going to do is go back and heat it over. Heat it up. Watch it. Taking notes. Loving it. Here we go. We're going over flat. Gorgeous. See what's going on now. We want to see what's going on. Make sure it's all the way up on that line. Here we go. Heat. A little bit of heat. As far away as possible. See how far away I am? You see the plastic change. It's burning black. Too close. Gas lighter. There we go. Take your finger like this and press. It's going to be warm. It's alright. Plastic ain't that hot. Believe me. There we go. Need to work on this side some more. It's sticking out where I don't want it to be. I want it to be flat. Go ahead and roll the corners over. See how it's basically heated up too fast for me. Too close. A little bit of heat there, fingernail, no problem. work it over. One more time. Go with the grill lighter. Get that sharp edge. Get that sharp edge. Now, see right here? Working it over. Working it over. Flat. You want it flat. Not much. You don't need a lot of heat at all. We'll be back at Hillbilly's barn. Down South Duggan to see what we got in the barn. Stay tuned for the rag top. We'll show you something else out of rust. Some of the projects I got going on in the barn. Loving it. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. We'll cut this section out here when we're done. Right here.
Mad Hatter 420.